Hey there, God bless you. I'm Kareen. Welcome to the Supportive Environment. In this video, I will be sharing with you our May 2023 homeschool update. While I'm sharing this video, I will be sharing some clips about me just cleaning the table and doing a little bit of decluttering and cleaning. For the month of May, we use the 101 favorite stories from the Bible. We ended for the month of May with the story of King Solomon. Solomon chooses wisdom. And this was a very fascinating story for Isaac. And I say fascinating because this is the story where aired when King Solomon really was tested with his wisdom. He had asked God for wisdom, and then two women came to him um, with a baby, and they both were claiming the living baby to be theirs. Now, the story is very well known in the Christian community, so I'm not going to go into detail, but Isaac really reflected on this story, and he really saw how being a good decision maker is so important, and how important it is to ask God for wisdom to be able to make the right decision. Because in this case, because of King Solomon's wisdom, he was able to make a very, very important decision and was able to give this living baby to the true mother. Moving on to mathematics, as you know, we use Right Star Mathematics Level A. For the month of May, Isaac has ended in lesson 67. We are not going to do lesson 68 and 69 at the moment because those two lessons actually are about the calendar. They are enrichment lessons. We will do those two lessons, but we will do them later on because we actually are planning to move. Those two lessons about the calendar, I will have Isaac do those once we move. So for June, he will be starting on lesson 70 with Right Star Mathematics. As for reading and phonics, he is using All About Reading, and he has ended in the month of May on lesson 50. So he has 3 more lessons to go in the month of June. So All About Reading, he is in lesson 50, and he has 3 more lessons to go for the month of June. Now, All About Reading level 1, which is what he's using for level K, it has a total of 53 lessons. And so he only has 3 more lessons to go in the month of June. He's pretty excited about it because he gets to put a star on the progress chart. So he's able to see that he has only 3 more lessons to go. And he's very excited about that. Okay, so I mentioned Bible, mathematics, reading and phonics. Now for handwriting, he continues using Zanner Bloser. So with that one, I just keep having him do 2 pages per day, about 3 days a week. And I also have him work on Explode the Code. And when he works on Explode the Code, I have him do 2 pages. Moving on to everything else, as you know, we are sunlight users, and for his kindergarten, he actually has been using the pre-K sunlight package. And so we've been doing a lot of read alouds. I've been doing a lot of read alouds for Isaac, and he loves most of the books. And we still have some stories from Uncle Wigglies, which is one of our favorites. It's Isaac's favorite. It's Zoe's favorite. Zoe, who just turned 2 years old, keep talking about Mommy, Uncle Wiggly, Uncle Wiggly. For me to read Uncle Wiggly to her. um, so we are still reading some stories from Uncle Wiggly, and we also um, have some more stories from Millie Molly Mandy to read, as well as some other additional read alouds. Now, one thing that I also want to mention on this homeschool update is that for the month of May, I worked more intentionally on taking better care um, in terms of harnessing my energy. And so thinking about things that help me to be more energetic. So drinking my green juice is something that is very important for me. And this is something that I want to do every single day. Well, at least 5 days a week. I'm making a really good progress on this one. Right now, I drink my green juice about 3 times per week, but I want to really, I want to make it a habit of drinking it at least 5 times per week, Monday through Friday. Um, what else? Also, I am just also um, thinking and researching ways to be more effective, more productive, more efficient in my homemaking at home. And one thing that I may start trying once we move to the new place is I may start trying to cook the main big meal early in the morning when I wake up, because making the big meal is, it takes me sometimes it takes me longer than what I would like to, because I prep these meals from scratch. So I'm strategizing and seeking ways where I can streamline this process, but also I've been thinking, like, my instinct has been telling me to cook this big meal really early in the morning when I wake up. So when I wake up, I pray and I read the Bible. And after that, um, I um, I take care of making my green juice if I'm drinking green juice on that day. If not, I make some tea, and then I work on some small project for a little bit of time. Small project, really, like let's say, for example, there is an online course that I am currently taking. Um, so I try to also do that in the morning. But what I will try to do is I will try it at least for a couple of weeks or a month, um, to make my main meal early in the morning and see how that goes. See if that frees up more time for me throughout the day to be with my kids and to just continue to serve my family better. So making my green juice is also very, very important, and I consider this one of, like, my big frogs. There is a book, I'll mention the author on my next video because right now I don't have his name, but it's called Eat That Frog. And I so agree with it that sometimes you just have to take care of um, the biggest, most challenging task, and then everything else becomes much easier. So while I know that drinking my juice, my green juice, is very healthy for me, um, this becomes like the most challenging thing for me to do, making my green juice, because I have to wash the vegetables and um, it takes a little bit longer. But I know this is really good for my health and it gives me energy. So this is something that I want to be very intentional and do on a weekly basis. As I said, at least 5 days a week. All right, so this is what I wanted to share for May, for the homeschool update for May 2023. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you in the next video. God bless you.